Hello, mysterious person behind the screen. Do you know Maisie Williams was in this week's episode of Doctor Who? I bet you didn't. It's not like she was hyped up dramatically or anything. Probably shouldn't be doing this. I'm covering my Kinect sensor on my Xbox and it's actually on because it's installing the new Life is Strange, but... Rebel! Yeah, the girl who died seems to have split fan opinion, doesn't it? I mean, this fandom is really, really split on this episode. I didn't really have a problem with it, to be honest. It wasn't the best episode ever, but it was, it's alright. It's pretty good, actually. There was nothing really to get angry about, I don't think. It was perfectly fine on its own. Harmless fun, that's how I describe it. Just address the elephant in the room. Maisie Williams was in it. I don't know her from anything. Well, I know that she's in Game of Thrones. I know she's been in a lot of stuff. What the hell is that? Mould on my seat. It doesn't matter. I know she's been in Game of Thrones. I know she's quite famous for the vines that she does. But I haven't seen her in anything, and even though I haven't, it's hard for me not to just see her as Maisie Williams. It's because she's been hyped up so much. I don't see her as a shielder or whatever her name was. I don't see her as this character because she's been so hyped up. I just see her as Maisie Williams. I just see her as an actress. It's not... don't get me wrong, she was good enough, and they're obviously going to lead somewhere with it, because obviously they've set up a story arc for her now, which is alright, better than her being a returning character, to be honest, which is, yeah, it's good, I like it, but yeah, I just can't see her as anything but Maisie Williams. To be fair, I like the change in tone from this episode. Under the Lake and Before the Flood were pretty downbeat, pretty intense. That was what worked about them. But it's nice to have a pretty light-hearted, self-contained episode, and it's a two-parter with next week's, but not really. Like, they're self-contained, but they also follow on from each other. I actually quite like that. As much as I love two-parters, it is nice to have a break from them for a week or two, and yeah, the next big two-parter is going to be that Zygon one. I'm so looking forward to that. It's going to be amazing. The Zygon Invasion and the Zygon Incursion. Whatever. It sounds like a classic title. I'm so on board for that one. But anyway, Girl Who Died. Peter Capaldi was again good. The humour, well, okay. I've said this the last time. It just doesn't suit him. Okay. It just doesn't. It's very Matt Smithy, I think. Although, when those Sonic sunglasses got broke, I was pretty happy. But they still work even if half of them is missing. Like, what? The villain was a piece of crap, though. He was really bad, I don't think. He was basically the baby from Teletubbies. And the way he was defeated was very... Although I liked it with the Benny Hill theme. The Benny Hill theme, yes! It was pretty weak. Especially watching the episode again, it really undermines him and the deadliest warrior race in the galaxy. They didn't seem pretty deadly. I think I'm be defeated like that. I don't know, why would Vikings have electric eels? Just like, am I missing something there? Is that like a really essential point of history? Because it seems like the historical inaccuracies were quite high in this. Like, just had them lying around. Why? Of course, we've got the face reveal. Why Peter Capaldi's appeared in Doctor Who before. Although it didn't explain why he's been in Torchwood. Although I've never seen it, I know he's been in Torchwood and I know he shoots himself in the head. It didn't explain that. It just explained why he was in the Pompeii one, which is good, I guess. And everyone seems to be freaking out that David Tennant and Catherine Tate were in it for like 5 seconds. Guys, it was stock footage. I know that he's a popular doctor, but it's stock footage, okay? Yeah, I thought the explanation was good. It wasn't in your face. It was, I think it was just how to do an explanation of that, to be honest. Not big it as like a finale type reveal, like, oh my god. But it wasn't in your face. It was good. It was good stuff, mostly. Jenna Coleman was pretty annoying again. You can tell they're building up to Clara dying. I'm scared. Every time this happens, I'm scared of something happening to you. You can tell that that's what they're building up to, and when Clara dies, I will have a party. So yes, that's what I think of The Girl Who Died, starring Maisie Williams as the Doctor, and Maisie Williams as Clara Oswald, and Maisie Williams as a Shielder. So yes, what did you think? Comment below, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.